Set sail on the 4.0 Booze Cruise, hosted by Eddie Lugo Studios. Departure, October 31st, 2026 from Galveston, Texas. Itinerary. Day 1, departure from Galveston, Halloween night kickoff. Day 2, fun day at sea. Day 3, Cozumel. Day 4, Bay Islands, Honduras. Day 5, Harvest Bay, Belize. Day 6, Costa Maya. Day 7, fun day at sea. Day 8, return to Galveston, memories that haunt forever. Don't miss out, reserve your cabin today.
Good morning, everybody. It's Foodie Time coming to you from Key West. Hi. Look at the veranda. Oh, wrong direction. This is the beautiful veranda on this particular hotel. I don't know which one it is in Key West. But welcome to Foodie Time. We are a Connect and Grow chat. Come and visit our community and get to know us. We will connect with you and help you through your YouTube journey and also just probably become your friend because we're just that friendly. But anyway, if you're here for the replay instead of the live, be sure to leave a comment because otherwise we're not going to know that you are here. It's a fact. A lot of people are quiet on YouTube. They don't leave comments. They watch everything. And I understand that because I also watch on the television. And then I have to remember to go to my phone and say something. Otherwise, nobody knows I was there. So it's a thing. So if you're watching on the TV, be sure to say hello to whoever you're watching before you get started watching them on the television. But anyway, you guys, it's Friday. Is anybody else excited? TGIF, you guys. This has been a crazy week. All the weeks in the summer tend to just be, packed with stuff. Trying to do things, it's crazy. But before I even get too far into everything, I got to say something. I got to say thank you to Liz and Chris of Carnival Cruise Addicts. They became stealth mode members of this channel. So you know what we got to do. I don't know if you're lurking somewhere, Liz, but I want you to hear this, okay, or see this, whatever you may be able to do. Stop for a moment and just watch for a moment because I want to say welcome to the Foodie Squad. Yeah. Hey, a little bit of jazz this morning. I love it. I was on Thirsty Trivia last night. Got a little tipsy, y'all. I should have drank as much cider as I did last night. I did not sleep well. I don't know. Some people sleep better when they drink. I ain't one of them people. So there you go. Before I even get going good, I got to tell y'all something funny. First of all, I did not unbox my MacBook last night because I decided that I'm going to unbox it. I'm going to do an unboxing, y'all. It's probably going to last 60 seconds. I don't know. I'm going to try and get Jorge involved because I don't know how to do an unboxing. And I'm going to need somebody to hold the phone or hold whatever we're going to record. I don't know. But yeah, I've never had a Mac. Don't know much about it. Should have told Jeremy because he knows everything. But I'm going to do that. And Scott's on here, so he also has a Mac. But I'm new. I'm diving into the Mac world. I'm excited. Can't wait to do the unboxing. Y'all, I used my casino winnings to buy it. Of course, my casino winnings was only like $400, all said and done. But that MacBook was not $400. Just saying. I refuse to buy another PC because I've had three. All three of them are on my desktop right now, and none of them are working right. So there you go. And they're not old. One of them is only a year and a half old, and the hinge broke. I said, I'm not buying another PC. That's just how that's going to go. So we're excited. We got a new PC, more stuff, I think, some exciting things, I hope. Meanwhile, let's say hello to everybody in the chat. Hello, Travel with Josiane should be coming in as a member, but she signed in as she bought the membership under Josiane Boozy. I cannot see your last name, girlfriend. But anyway, Boozy, and so now she's not showing up as green. And that Liz is trying to help her with that. I don't know. I think it has to do with Google accounts, because YouTube is under Google accounts. Most people don't notice that YouTube is a Google app. So it has to do with your Google account and how you pay for things as to how you pay for things. Yeah. Also, I meant to tell y'all something really funny. I was on Willie's live yesterday, Willie of Willie's Desert Hangout. I have to read it because I want to say dessert hangout. Y'all know that. But anyway, every time I read it, I want to say Willie's Dessert Hangout. I'm really excited. But anyway, I was listening to Willie yesterday, and he was saying, late last night, he was talking about he may have to stop coming to my live because now he wants to go on a cruise. I said, Willie, welcome to the party. Oh, dude. Anyway, here's the thing, Willie. Everybody wants to go on a cruise. And fortunately, you don't have to go on a cruise while you're around us, because we all record a cruise. So you can just watch our cruises and go with us. That's how that works. And believe me, it works for us too, because we can't go on all these cruises. Dude, you think we're rich? We don't have 100,000 subscribers. Okay, all of us watch each other's vlogs so we can get a feel for what the cruises are like and kind of feel. That's how I started, by the way, Willie. I was watching stuff during the pandemic. Nobody was releasing new stuff during the pandemic because we weren't allowed to cruise when the pandemic started. So for like a year or so, we were all just watching vlogs, everybody's old vlogs, okay? But that's okay. It got us through until we were finally able to go on a cruise. So, dude, we totally understand. Don't give up coming to see us. Be in the party. This is the cruise party, y'all. Okay? And you're part of the Foodie Squad. So, just come out, hang out with us, and be sure to check out our vlogs. Tell us what cruise you want to see. We'll tell you who did that cruise, okay? That's how much we watch each other's stuff. Hey, it's Crooked Peach. Welcome in, Crooked Peach. Soon I'll be able to do this like Jeremy does and give you a heart for being a member, but right now we can't do that because we haven't unboxed it yet. So there you go. Vicky Hun, I'm going to have you on the TV. I'll be outside working today, darling. Girl, get that work done because I want to see all that garden stuff. If you haven't been to Peach's channel before, what are you waiting for? Peach has the most unusual, and I mean that, channel because she dances, she cooks, she sings a little, she does gardening. She's a busy woman, okay? Josiane. Good morning from Linda Tomei Creates, and Linda is coming on today at 1:00 p.m. I said that yesterday, and I don't think you came on yesterday. Did you come on yesterday? I went looking for you. Good morning, Linda. Hopefully Linda's coming in at 1 p.m. today. But yeah, listen, Linda, normally when Linda comes up, you know what I do.
Linda, listen, Linda.
Linda, listen, Linda. You need to book the cruise. February 2027. It's a Valentine's cruise. We're sailing out of Miami on the 14th of February. And Denise is going to be there. And I'm going to be there. And the other Scott and Zach's going to be there. So book it. Yes, book it. Emily?
Thank you for coming in as a member, Linda. You sweetie pie, don't worry, no pressure. No pressure. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up. Thank you, Peach. Peach's name is Meredith, But I like calling her Peach because she's peachy. Hi, Peach. Lurking while doing chores, Linda said. Well, I totally get that, girl. I'm not. Somebody wouldn't come do my chores because I get started. I have ADD. I never finish. I get so distracted. Squirrel. Jaden. Hello, Jaden. Welcome in. How are you doing, sweetie? Dude, I still haven't figured out how to give a memberships out, but I've only had memberships for like 5 days. Okay, so give me some slack here, y'all. I'll figure it out though. This weekend I plan to do a lot of stuff. I also have to start working on my dad's condo though, so it's gonna be a kind of crazy week this next week, and then I have jury duty. Heads up, I have jury duty coming up this month. Yeah, I tried to explain to them that I really can't do my job at jury duty. I mean, I want to serve and all, but they don't understand about the watch hours things and having a community and trying to get everything done. They don't get that. So, Texas Cruiser, good morning, Texas Cruiser. Good morning, Miss Vicki. Another member coming in. I'm going to be able to do the hearts. I'm excited. I'm so excited, you guys. Mark Crow. Hello, Mark Crow. How are you doing? Last time Mark came in, I totally missed saying hello to him. So I want to apologize for that, Mark. I saw that later when I was playing one of my videos because I believe that you should play your videos. It helps you to understand what you did wrong or did right. But anyway, I saw that Mark came on and I didn't even say hello. Look at the little pit bull. It's so cute. Hello, all. Good morning. Welcome in, Mark. Thank you for giving us another chance. Okay, Crooked Peach. I've got to go cut down a bush. A whole freaking bush, girl. Okay, if you're new to the channel, to show your link, all you have to do is type #grow. Okay, so Mark, be sure to type #grow and go to your channel and check you out. It works. Nightbot is working in the background, helping us out. So everybody's saying hello. Danny Dizzle, another member of the Foodie Squad. Girl, how are you doing? I saw where you said you're going to Orlando. Hola, que tu haces? And Josiane, I meant to say muy bien. Y tú? But anyway, I always forget to answer people when they speak to me in Spanish. For a while, I was hearing Spanish a lot. My husband really doesn't talk Spanish that much around me unless we're on vacation. And then I get to hear all of his Spanish, especially if we go to Mexico. So cool. And I sit there and listen to him and go, kind of cute. Controversial cruising. Woohoo! It's Sticky Vicky time? No. No, not even. Not even. But Foodie Time people, thank you. Yeah, that was Zach. What's going on with Zach? Somebody tell me, why is Mr. Wholesome saying stuff like that? You saw him and Go Live together, what he said about me. About my passing out in the Mile High City. I saw that, Zach. And Eddie, I heard what you said. You guys are bad. Oh my gosh. Speaking of, tomorrow night, Saturday Night Live, if you want to see them in full effect at 9 p.m. Eastern, there they are. I don't know if I'm going to be there. I'm supposed to be somewhere else at that time. And don't know if that's going to happen too. Tomorrow's kind of up in the air for me. I will probably go live tomorrow if I can figure out when. It'll probably be in the afternoon sometime, y'all. But wholesome Zach, you're really beginning to freak me out a little bit. Woohoo! Thank God it's Friday. I know, right? I'm just saying. Thank God it's Friday. Yippee! Ryan, hi, morning, all working and lurking. Hey, Ryan, what is up? How are you doing, my friend? I saw that clip of you jumping in the water. It was 46 degrees outside. No. I don't do cold water, especially during a thermal suite. Don't do it, Texas Cruiser. Crooked Pitch, make sure there are no wasps in that bush. I know she's probably already had that experience. I have seen her go through some stuff. I love the chicken, though, climbing on top of the roof, the hot tin roof, a chicken on a hot tin roof. That's another movie, right? That's I love that. Trying to get stuff. I'll do my best. Like she says, I'll do my best, Texas. Yeah, be careful, girl, because the wasps are everywhere. I got stung at a funeral. I went to a funeral of my uncle, and it was in the country because my family is in the country. And it was behind a church. And as I was walking by, the wasp thought I came too close to their nest, and one came out and stung me. I was just like, ow. It was so painful, y'all. The bud files. Morning, people. How you doing, Sue? How you doing? Welcome into Foodie Time. It's Friday, and Foodie Time. I can't think of a good song for Foodie Time. I'm working on it, y'all. I may even break out the guitar. I haven't played my guitar in 3 decades. Yeah. There's a reason why. I'm not going to go into it because it's really crazy and personal, but there's a reason why I don't play my guitar anymore. And well, anyway, one day I may pick it up again. We'll see if I can recover. Texas Cruiser, speaking from experience, Peach, LOL. Oh no, you too? Them wasps, they don't mess around. What's worse is when one gets in your house and you got to get it out of your house. And it's like chasing it down. And my husband chasing it down with a zapper thing, the zapper racket. Man, if you're an insect, don't come in my house. Either the dog will get you or my husband will. They don't play. But they're my heroes, though. I don't fear spiders anymore. Everybody in the club get tips. Yeah, cricket. I dance a little bit. Cesar, hola. Hello, my friend. How are you doing today? Welcome into Foodie Time. Getting tipsy. It's Friday, and the thing that I'm supposed to be at tonight and this whole weekend is salsa stuff. Salsa. So I'll try to get some video. We'll see how it goes. But I got a special video for you guys. Yeah, it's going to be a short that has to do with us doing salsa. Or at least, I don't know. That one I may release to everybody, but I want to show y'all the one of Jorge dancing, not salsa. Ryan said, here's the secret to an unboxing, Vicky. You open the box. Take out the item. Dude, I already stripped off the stripper thing because what is it? Mac, they don't play when they box something. I stripped the stripper thing and I looked and I go, oh, heck, there's a lot more to this. I mean, you would think it was just a regular unboxing where you open the box, take out the item and throw the box away. No, they got all kinds of tabs. So I just closed that sucker back up. I didn't even get past the first flap. Okay. And I just said, okay, we're going to record this because what a weird thing. It's not your normal unboxing, right? Do you have a Mac, Ryan? Do you know this experience? I saw Scott do his. Now I kind of understand. And I don't remember all of this tape. Did you take the tape off first, Scott? Anyway, yeah, he's silly. Open the box. I will try to follow them instructions. Good morning, Najuma. How are you doing? Najuma Brown, welcome in. Good morning, everyone. With the huggy hands. Bone tired travelers. Last night, see, this is what happens when you drink, okay? You lose brain cells the night before. Next day, you're like, what was I about to say? Anyway, hi, drinking and listening. Girl, she gave me a cider through the screen. Girl, I already had one cider. Then I said, okay, I'm going to do another cider. I can do another cider. Did y'all notice I did not play the second game? Good morning, Vicky, and everyone in the chat. Hey, it's Travel. It's Kathy, my friend from Puerto Rico. She said Puerto Rico is busy except for the fall. Let me just tell you something. There are a lot of Puerto Ricans in the stateside. Puerto Rico is a territory of the United States, But in the United States, the actual continental United States, I think there's more Puerto Ricans than there are on the island. So everybody decides on Christmas to go home. Every holiday is kind of crazy. I know this because I'm married to someone who tries to go home on Christmas. This year, we're supposed to be going to Puerto Rico the last week of the year. And Kathy, I got a funny feeling that that is not going to be fun. It's going to probably be expensive. His family picked that date. And they're all over here, traveling over there. So I don't know. It's funny. Travel with Josiane. Hello. Rick says, I only know enough Spanish that will get me into big trouble. Dude, I'm a military brat. That's everything. Texas Cruiser, I forgot to give you the hearts. Maybe I didn't. I just forgot that I gave you the hearts. Okay. See, this is why it's going to be better for them to do Mac. Maybe I'll remember better. Danny, hi everyone. In case I didn't give you the hearts, I'm going to give you the heart. Oh yeah, Texas. Yes, I love Rick. Rick is the real wholesome one, by the way, Zach. Except when he drinks Buffalo Trace. No, he's always wholesome, even when he drinks bourbon. My doggy just came in to say hello to me. I got him out of the crate today, and he is just, I'm surprised he hasn't barked, but he's like all over the place. He's like, oh my God, I'm free. I can watch her. I can do this. I can come and visit. I mean, he's just having the experience of his life right now. So good morning, Kathy Mills. Good morning. Hashtag GLT raid. Thank you for raiding. Everybody that raided from GLT, I appreciate y'all. And I appreciate Jeremy and Cheryl and Eddie. And Eddie, even though you said some crazy things today, I appreciate you too. Anyway, Kathy, Travel Cake Trip says, everyone show Vicky some love with a thumbs up or some floating hearts. Floating hearts, I love them. Okay. Floaty hearts. Linda. The Ungroup Cruise coming up on Valentine's Day. Yeah, I had to look and see what time it was. Y'all started talking about the Ungroup Cruise. I'm like, what time is it, child? That's the end of the show. Ungroup, baby. Hey, you guys, I'm planning to do a group, and it's going to be next year in the fall, like everybody else. I gotta do it quick too, because I need to get the group rates for everybody. And man, I'm going to tell you, this particular cruise is like going really fast. Thank you, Vicky. You're welcome, Scott. I don't even know what I'm thanking you for, because I don't remember. I don't remember. What are you thanking me for, dear? Good morning, Miss Linda. Okay, hashtag grow, everybody that hasn't typed hashtag grow. And yes, the Ungroup and Unhinged is going to be lit. Yeah, I think Scotty J needs to redo this commercial and add all of our names, LOL. Good luck with that. Although that would be fun. Liz, if you're lurking in the background, we would like all of our names on a video. There's already like 50 cabins, y'all, that we have. I think we bought out the celebration, honest to goodness. You know, you don't have to go on that cruise if you can't go. Don't worry. It will be captured for real. And oh my gosh, hopefully the names will be changed to protect the not so innocent. Well, yeah, it's going to be wacky. It's going to have Scott and Scotty on it. Scott and Scotty. Okay, Scott and Scotty. We may get thrown off this cruise. Rick says, I love seeing all these names ingrained. We are members of an exclusive club. Yes, you guys don't have to become members, by the way. Y'all are here every day. To me, you are the Foodie Squad, any way you look at it. But it is sweet that you guys did that. I really appreciate that. And did you notice the little hot dog badge? Yeah. So the first month of the membership is a hot dog. You are a foodie hot dog. Hot dog. Anyway, all right. This is my very last comment. Peach, I love you, Vicky. I got to go outside and beat the rain. Okay, sweetie. You know what? I love you too. I wish that you could go with us too. I mean, you know, it's a kind of a crazy thing, but you want everybody to go. Not everybody can go. We understand that, but we'll be showing you what happened. Promise. I promise. Jaden, look under the dollar. There should be a way to enable it. Enable what? The membership thing? I don't have $1. Dude, I'm in StreamYard. Yeah, I guess if I'm outside of that, enable it. I don't think. I have a feeling that you enable the free memberships in the studio, but I won't find out till this weekend because that's when I'm going. It's all right. It happens, Mark. Yeah. Well, thank you for being so forgiving. We have a tendency to make a couple mistakes. We blocked poor Jaden one day. That was bad. Okay. He was brand new to the channel. He's probably thinking, what the heck? But that particular day a troll came in. It was during not a regular broadcast. Trolls don't usually come in at 10 o'clock in the morning. Anyway, but when you're in the afternoon, it can get crazy. So yeah. So everybody was like giving that person the wrench and actually accidentally wrenched Jaden. So believe me, it could be worse, Mark, that we didn't say hello to you. Yeah, people get wrenched by accident a lot, by the way. Not here, but everywhere. I've been seeing people go, well, why am I silent? Why did I get wrenched? Why was I blocked? It happens by accident. It really does. Sometimes people hit the wrong button, and there you go. Kathy and Brian, yes, I'm down in the laundry room now. Okay. Fold them clothes, girl. Jaden, going to the join button on the channels page, then navigating to gift settings, usually found under a 3-dot menu, and toggling the allow gifts option on. Okay. I'm not probably going to do that today, Jaden, but thank you for the information. Oh, I see. I can allow gifts. Somebody's already gifted a membership on here. It was Mary. She gifted Lori a membership the other day. So that's already happened. So I think it's already allow gifts option is already on. For me to give gifts, I think I have to go to a certain thing, but I'm not really sure. I'm sure one of the experts in the community, which I'm so blessed to have so many experts in the community, will help me with that. Sex not wholesome anymore. I know. I think he's being influenced by a bunch of teenagers. When you hang out with teenagers, it's contagious. They totally. I substitute taught and also did teacher. What was it? Teacher's helper when I was in college, and I was teaching in a school with middle schoolers. And girl, boy, whoever's listening, I learned a lot that year. All I can remember is thinking, really. I mean, middle schoolers know much more than you think they know. And some of the stuff they were saying, and I was 17, y'all. I was sitting there going, and I would go back home and tell my mom. It was my first year of college in Indiana. And I was getting really influenced, okay, because those people, those middle schoolers, they were saying some stuff that I didn't even know. Things, I can't even tell you some of the things they told me, but I heard and they told me. It was a learning experience. And my mother, who thought, well, Vicky's starting her first year in college. I hope that she doesn't get too partied out and start stuff. I didn't go anywhere, by the way. My first year of college, I didn't do nothing but go to teach. I did a bunch of jobs my first year of college. But that was the most experiencing I'd ever experienced was in the middle school class. I couldn't believe what those people were saying. Oh, anyway, Barry says, hello, howdy, everyone. Howdy, everyone. Cruising complete. Barry, welcome in. Barry, somehow I missed your live yesterday. And, I had it on my schedule. And, telling what I was doing. So much was happening. My daughter went on a trip yesterday, and so I was driving her around. And then one of my best friend, Tony, the girl that comes in here every once in a while, you guys know Tony, she's a sweetie pie. She lives about an hour and a half away, so I don't really get to see her that much. She went into the hospital for surgery Wednesday. And I didn't even get a chance to go there, talk to her or anything, but she had knee surgery and she's fine. Talked to her for a while yesterday. A lot of different stuff went on yesterday. I'm going to show y'all a behind the scenes of my life one day. Probably soon, maybe this weekend, since I'm going to be out at the condo. Danny Dizzle, the Fizzler Spectacular Supporter, said, "Berries, Eddie, yo, 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 yo." Eddie comes in with a yo, 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 which, if you don't know, yo is I in Spanish. So he's saying I, which is harder to say than yo, 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 by the way. Jaden says, hashtag grow. He's showing his link. Please go check out Jaden. And yeah, that's what everybody should be doing, is typing hashtag grow. Ryan says, I do have a Mac. They pack it well. Oh my God. I'm glad though, that means maybe this one, knock on wood, will work. I mean, I'm so excited that I've got a laptop now, you guys, that I can take with me on trips and stuff. Vicky had a brain fart. Oh, Vicky has them all the time. It is crazy. I always tell people the brain is a last in, first out situation. So it's like a computer. Computers tend to be like that too. But if you don't have enough space, the last thing gets kicked out. So here you are, you can remember what happened to you when you were 4, but you can't remember why you walked into this room. You're standing there going, came here, had a plan. Maybe if I leave the room, I'll remember. It's bad, y'all. Ryan says, I know there has to be a better way. I put the tripod over my shoulder and I play Twister, trying to open it without knocking the tripod over. Dude, that's exactly what I imagined, because I have the same setup. And I was sitting there thinking, okay, if I put the phone right here in the tripod and bend it a certain way and then turn myself, dude, it would be easier to get Mr. Soto to do it, my hubby, because that is just crazy. I don't know how people do food. What do you do, Peach? Oh, never mind, Peach. Peach is busy. Peach, go on and do what you need to do. I can't believe I came in second on the second trivia, but darn, Billy got first. I know, Billy, fastest Alexa in town. Billy must have high-speed internet. Doggy. He's so sweetie, but he's being really quiet right now, which is never a good sign. It's just like a kid that's quiet. When my kids were quiet, I know y'all went through this. When my kids were quiet, I knew something was up. Sounds like you will be going to PR during the Three Kings Day holiday celebrations. Paradas. Guess what? I don't know. That was the plan. They're planning for us to be there. That is also Kwanzaa celebration here. So, I don't usually travel anymore during Kwanzaa. I used to do it when I was working corporate because that was the only time I could get off. It seemed like, but hey, whatever floats your boat. Hey, floaty boaty. Hey, y'all. Hey, y'all. Angie sent me a really good picture of her chicken. She has chickens too, by the way, Peach. If you guys have not connected, Angie, connect with Peach. Peach, connect with Floaty Boaty, whatever floats your boat, because you guys have similar stuff going on in your backyard, okay? I mean, Angie, she was showing me a chicken, or she showed us a chicken that was up on a roof, the tin roof of the shed, or I don't know, but that had to be hot. I don't know if chickens' feet get hot, but it was hot. She said she can't type today. Know that feeling. LOL about Zach and Wholesome. I know. SRC. What is going on? I don't know. But he is definitely not wholesome right now. Danny Dizzle. He must. LOL. He is not wholesome. I want to say wholesome Zach, and then I had to catch myself and go, He hasn't been wholesome lately. I don't know. I've seen some stuff. Hootie hoo! Woo! Hands with yellow heart red. It's not showing it to me, but I know what it looks like. So that's the good news. Thank you for that heart. I'll take that. Thank you, Clint. How are you doing, Clint? I'm surprised you're here. Did you just come out of meditation? That's why he's so calm. Well, that's not the real reason, but that's the reason I'm going to say is you and Scott have a lot in common. We call Scott Joker Midnight Toker. That's our pet name for him. But anyway, yeah, Clint, that broccoli. I love Clint. Danny, yes, me and Billy had the same amount of answer. His was just too fast. I was at the front of a lot of those answers, but I answered two wrong, okay? Because I always answer at least one wrong. I mean, I don't know what that's about, but one of these days I will win again. I did win the regional airports. That one I won. But since then, haven't been able to get past Billy yet. Billy. And from Sweet Bee Creative Studio, hello everyone with a big smile. Now tonight, Friday night, is Match Game, y'all. Match Game. I can't explain how Match Game works. It's not the same as trivia. It's kind of like you have to match what the contestants are saying. The answers are, okay? So if it's anything that has to do with sausage, or anything that you can put sausage in, that's going to be the answer. Sausage. Chris always answers sausage for sausage answers, if he can. Yeah, LOL. Clint, I did just come out of meditation and broccoli. I mean, you are probably so relaxed right now. Fats and Trey. Hi, Trey. Good morning. Bringing in the sunshine. Happy Friday, everyone. Trey, Fats and Trey have a weekend live on Sunday. I believe it's on Sunday. I always get it messed up. Trey, this is why when you see me, it's probably half your show is probably over with by the time you see me. But Trey has also a live, and she also has a group coming up. Uh-oh. Sherman must be on his tractor at the gym. Hold on for a second. Coming up in 2026, it's on this list right here, this banner list. And Fast and Trey, by the way, I will probably be looking into your cruise. I don't know. I've got a situation now. I want to do this group cruise next year, but my husband said to me that he doesn't want to go on any more cruises. He always says that, child. So when he says that, I always go, look, he came up with the last cruise, y'all. The MSC short was Jorge's idea, not my idea. He wanted to take the kids. But Norfolk, Virginia, I was not fast enough, Trey. Anyway, Ryan says Billy cheats. Yeah. Hashtag Captain Rigged. He really does. Okay. But it'll come around again. Trey, it's going to come around again. But I had to put them on a banner because reading them was taking up so much time. And as you might have noticed, we're a chatty group. So there you go. We chat. Oh my gosh, Julie, how we cruise. Hers just went by too. They both have group cruises in here. So that's kind of cool. Y'all here at the same time. Look, how many people do I have here? Eddie's here. Mitch is not here, but that's the next one. Okay. But I've got all of these group cruises, and the people who are hosting them are here today. That's exciting. We got a Helen, Georgia meetup in Helen, Georgia, March 6th through 8th, the Helen Dorth Hotel. And I'm excited because I get to meet a whole bunch of y'all when I go on that. And Nettie might be going with me. She's talking about she might be going. Look, Ryan says 50th birthday of the Resilient Lady, February 7th of next year. Scotty J's got the Magic on March. We got a whole freaking year of group cruises, y'all. If you want to go with a group, you will not have any trouble finding one. There's the ABC cruise that Sea Leg is going on, Ocean to Ocean, April 11th. Then Eddie has his anniversary cruise on June 1st. And there she is. There's Trey, Fats and Trey, the Carnival Sunshine, July 27th through August 1st, Norfolk, Virginia, right in your backyard, Peach. I've met a lot of people in Virginia in the last month. It's interesting. So there you go. And Howie Cruz has one in here too. And also this year, right? I think you guys have one this year. Look, I don't have all of them memorized, but I know that you guys have one of them in one of these years. But this is 2026. Patsy Trey, welcome in. Good morning. Hi, Danny. Okay, everybody's saying hello. I'm going to skip down to Will G. Will G. Morning, all. Was watching Howie Cruz live from the Star. You guys were live from the Star, and I missed that. Wait a minute. I'm going to have to go check that out. Okay. How did I miss that? Look, I've got notifications on for everybody, which is probably why I miss a lot of stuff, because I got notifications on for everybody. It's like platinum carnival loyalty. If everybody has it, nobody has it. You know, early access, nobody has it because everybody has it. It's kind of funny. But yeah, so maybe it was 2025. Oh, it's our next group cruise is MSC November 2nd through 9th. I'm reading that on her post at the bottom. Hey, okay, so that was for this last year. Okay, so I've already done that banner. I mean, for this year, excuse me, this year. You guys have already taken a group cruise. They had the first group cruise on the list, and they've already done that on the Sunrise. So that's pretty cool. You guys are moving it. You guys are doing a lot of traveling, but I did not know about the live on Star. Trey showing us #grow. Be sure to connect with Fats and Trey. Thank you for knowing the assignment, Trey. I love it. Sunday, 3 p.m. Eastern time is their live. Yeah, go and check them out. They're a lot of fun. You know, all of these lives, by the way, are a lot of fun, which is why we are always on YouTube. Yeah. You know, Julie's live, whole new set of people I've never met, but they're beginning to notice me too. They're like, who are you? But a bunch of really nice people. And same with Fats and Trey. I just love y'all's community. Parker's on the Go, Virgin, and Life with Tanisha has a group on the Star of the Seas October 25th. So that's pretty exciting. Julie said, hey, Will G, LOL. I'm sitting here for a few minutes waiting on Brian. Well, thank you for coming to see us during your idle time. That is so sweet. Yes, Ryan, he does. I was so close at beating Billy. I know. Billy, you cheat. We always tell him he cheats because there's no way. I think he's just really lucky. He wins all kinds of stuff, sweepstakes and everything. He's just funny and very, very lucky. Our next group cruise is MSC November 2nd to the 9th. Man, it jumped, y'all. Thank you, Julie. That's good to know. Now, which MSC is it? I think it's on here, or it's on the previous one. I can look instead of asking you to try to type all that. Hello, Danny. We're going more pop-up lives later. Okay, today. Oh, okay, you got pop-up lives today. Okay. Hello, everyone. Blessed to crochet. Trey said, Travel Cake Trip says, what's happening, Fats and Trey? I think she's on that cruise. Yeah, which is one of the reasons I'm going, because I want to meet Kathy, Blessed to Crochet, and her hubby. Hello, Travel. Blessed to Crochet is Mary, who also has the channel Blessings Through Connection. So that's a really cool channel too. Hey, TCT. Okay, you guys. Julie says, I have to run right now. Have a great day, everyone. Our guest, Brian, came. Nice to see you, Julie. Thanks for stopping in. Crooked Peach, I had to come in and get a drink of water. I thought I'd stop and say hey again. Hey, girl. Yes, stay hydrated. It's so hot. We are going to go to a car show tonight, so we will go live from there. Bless said, okay, cool. A lot of lives going on tonight. Crooked Peach, are you eating your okra? ? Jaden said. Bless, that says, Vicky, that space we took our dog to yesterday that we found through Sniff Spot was awesome. Well, that's freaking awesome. MSC Meraviglia. Yes. Okay. Yeah, we've got that one on our list. Hold on for a second. Let me show you. We've got that one on our list. This is the 2025 And it's getting shorter and shorter because some of these cruises have been going out already. So that's good. Everybody's getting their cruising done. Okay. Travel cake trips. So just so you know, if you have trivia on your TV and your phone and your laptop, one of them runs up just a bit faster than the other and you can win at trivia. That's true. That is very true. I know, have done that myself, been doing it on several different places. And it seems like the desktop is faster than my phone. Mocha had a great time and we will use their service. I'm glad to hear that. It sounds like a really good service. Hashtag grow. There it is. No, that's not it. False alarm, Julie. Ocean to Oceans, helping hands for cruising. NCL Encore Rock and Roll Tribute Cruise. See, I'm already past November. You probably saw it. I don't know. Okay, I'm going to go over there and look. I'm going to cheat. Let's see. It's not on the last one. It's on the first one then. Okay, there we go. Yeah. So many group cruises. Not enough PTO, right, Scott? Scott's always wanting to go on a cruise, but he's always saying, I need more PTO. Thank you, Pats and Trey. Thank you, Trey. You're such a sweetie. Thank you for the thumbs up. Thumbs up, y'all. Thumbs up. Nettie, welcome in. My member, thank you so much. Hey. Happy Friday. Better than late than never. I agree with that. I always say that. Better late than never. And you know what, Nettie? I've been trying to do the membership stuff. I've been trying to do some special stuff for membership. But I've only had it for 5 days. So, you guys, give me some slack. I told Jane, come on now. I've only had it 5 days. I don't know all this stuff yet, but I did manage to make the badge. Hello for everybody. And I'm trying to make some emojis. And I'm making a members only video. And I don't know what else. But anyway, hashtag grow. You guys, it's a lot. No pressure. I love you guys. And I love that you guys all became members. Oh my gosh. I always tell it my husband because it was so funny. I said, it was funny. I thought that I had like a month, because the way they say it to you is like, okay, you got to fill out all this information and you might be able to get it sometime in the next month. 3 days, y'all. 3 days. And I barely made a thank you for becoming a member video. And then everybody started coming in. And I was like, oh no, I don't have any stuff. So there you go. But it was still so exciting though. You guys, I cried. Yeah. Rick. Foodie Squad. Hashtag Foodie Squad. Y'all are so awesome. Anyway, so you can imagine my surprise last night, Nettie, when I go into my computer and it says that Liz and Chris became members. Yeah. So welcome to Carnival Cruise. If you are lurking in the background, because they're working right now, if you're lurking, thank you for that. And you didn't have to watch me cry. So that really worked out. Willie, I just saw you come in. Willie, I was just talking about you. Did I talk you up? I did a video on it, and if anyone in the chat is living in an apartment, doesn't have a backyard, or has a dog that doesn't handle a dog park well, this is a great service, which I thought of the idea. Well, if it's an Airbnb type of thing, then I think you can still do it, right? I mean, not the idea, obviously, but well, you could also, I don't know. It sounds like a great service, though. I got to tell my daughter about it. She just left town, though, so I'll explain it to her when she comes back. Willie, we were talking about you earlier. I was saying that I think that it's great that now you want to go on a cruise, but you don't have to do that. All you can have to do is watch our cruise videos. It'll feel like you're on the cruise. I'm about to release the vlog. I know I said that 1,000 times now, but really, I plan to release that. I should be done with it tonight. The members will get it first because that's how that works. I've been reading as much as I can about membership. Hi, I am booked on MSC Seascape November 9th from Galveston, the inaugural sailing from Galveston. So there you go. Hi, Foodie. Hi, Willie. So that's the thing. So you guys will get the vlog. Cool. First. And Willie. You did. Yeah, you you talked about cruising last night on your show, and that just cracked me up because, well, most of the people in his community are from UK, so they can cruise, not from here normally, but they can cruise from UK. But yeah, I thought that was funny. And you're in Arizona, and there are cruises that leave from the West Coast. One of my favorite is the Navigator of the Seas, which Bill Warmstrong Adventures is on as we speak, I think. Yeah, I think he's still on the Navigator. So Warmstrong, I think you may be already connected to him because he comes in here normally near the end of the show, usually around 10:30, and then I think he types #girl. Who knows? Bill does his own thing. So. But anyway, he has been going live from the Navigator of the Seas. And the Navigator of the Seas, the video that I show at the end where he shows the curtains coming open and you see the water floating by. I love that video, by the way. Also on there is Curacao, that beach scene where you see us sitting underneath a rattan top with the wicker furniture. That's Mambo Beach in Curacao. Favorite day ever. Okay, just so y'all know. Mambo Beach is awesome. So, if you look at any of our vlogs, you will feel as though you've been on a cruise. But if you ever want to go on a cruise, there are some near you. There's one on our next and last banner. I'm behind, y'all. I'm so behind. Oh, shoot. And I did something I wasn't supposed to do here. Cancel. There we go. This is the 2027 cruises. Of course, the first one is the Unhinged, Unmatched, Unhearted, Ungrouped, but also is the Ocean to Ocean Mexican Riviera on NCL Encore. If you ever want to go on a cruise, 2027, there are some cruises to go to. So you could start paying on it now like the rest of us. We all booked the Unhinged cruise so that we could pay on it. The final payment date is November 16th of next year. So that's plenty of time to pay on a cruise. And you don't have to, get an expensive cabin. Just get on the ship, dude. We want to see you. Anyway, Jaden says it needs to be alive for gifted memberships. Click $, icon, got your live stream and not with StreamYard. Okay, I don't know what you just said, but thank you for that information, Jaden. Nettie and JT says, well, that was short. Got to run. Peace and love to all. Vicky, I will call you over the weekend. Do that because we might have to make a travel plan. And I hear the freaking rooms on Helendorf may be already booked. I don't know if that's true or not, but I heard that rumor. Carl from Dublin, Ireland. I told Carl he should just put it in his channel name so that I don't have to keep saying Carl Schill from Dublin, Ireland. Just one little request from me, Carl. Good afternoon, everyone. But yeah, so I will figure everything out this weekend. I'm not sure where I'll be gifting the memberships. I'm not sure if I'll be doing it. I'll try and do at least one here, at least one or two here. But I think you get 10 every month. And I owe a few people gifted memberships. I joke about that. I got gifted one. No, that's not true. I haven't been gifted a membership. Now that I think about it, I would like to say one. I've never received one either, Jade. I mean, Carl. I never received membership, but memberships are like $1.99 a price. Everybody seems like, okay, it's $10. No, it's $1.99. Okay. It's funny that on YouTube, $2.99, $1.99 takes so much, have so much significance compared to if you're in a store and you want to just buy some Sour Patch Kids. They're $1.97. How do I know that? Don't ask. Plus, to crochet, you have to make sure that you have it in your settings to allow gifting. Well, you already gifted one, so I must have already got allow gifting on. And when you give the membership, YouTube chooses them randomly. Don't you remember you gave one the first day that I got it? The first day. So I know it must be already clicked to allow. So there you go. You gave one to Lori Barber. So I know it's in there. And Josiane, poor Josiane. So she doesn't show up as green, but she is a member because of a problem with her way her account is configured. And while I'm looking at things, I'm going to eyeball that to Josiane because I did not know that. I did not know that you could sign up under a membership with your other account, which is weird. That's just weird. But Google does things a little bit differently than other people. So there you go. But anyway, you guys, it's almost 11 o'clock and Lori's not here to tell me we're at the after party. Lori, where are you? Oh, that's funny. So when I give memberships that YouTube allows me to do those 10 memberships a month, I never know who they're going to go to. It is random. Okay. Carl says YouTube doesn't like me. Carl seems to be on a don't like me thing right now. Anyway, don't worry about it, Carl. Everything will be okay. That's just YouTube. It's not everybody. So we're in YouTube. We like you. So please like our Facebook page. Feel free to post pertinent information on there about YouTube. Like you can post your vlogs there or photos or, information like, if you have a live, I would prefer you post that in the chat because, just all those lives it's going to just take up a lot of space on there and we don't get to see the vlogs that way. But, YouTube doesn't like me. Okay, don't worry about it, Carl. I'll be okay. Diamond Pin and Cutie. Hey, girl, welcome in. Look, Willie said he likes you. I met Carl at Willie's hangout, by the way. Diamond Pin and Cutie. How have you been doing, girl? Welcome into Foodie Time. Yeah, we're talking about people not liking YouTube or YouTube not liking people. I don't know what we're talking about. Danny, Lori said she had a funeral today. That's right. For her brother. That's why she's been in Kentucky. I think that's who passed. She told her brother-in-law. Yeah, she told us on TikTok last night and Scott's trivia too. I missed that. Okay. Willie says, I subscribe, Carl. Good morning, Warm Strong Adventures. How are you doing? And Willie, did I give you a heart, by the way, for being a member? I'm sorry if I didn't do that. Like I said, I have CRS. And if you don't know what CRS means, believe me, one day you will. Bill, you're on the Navigator. I was just telling Willie, who's in Arizona, I said, Navigator's not that far away. It's in Long Beach, wherever that is, according to Arizona. It's, of course, north, but, what I'm saying is you shouldn't be that far from there. I don't know if it would be driving distance, but Cutie, good. And how is everyone doing? We're doing great. It's Friday. Kathy says, I believe my Facebook request is pending you accepting it. Oh, okay. I'll do that. In fact, I will open that tab right now. Hopefully y'all won't disappear. You know how that goes. See, today, oh shoot, y'all. I took my phone away and did not bother to open it again. Look. See, today I was going to say, I don't even know. Did I come in fuzzy today? Let me look real quick. Am I fuzzy today? Yes, I'm fuzzy. Why did y'all tell me? I mean, I can fix that problem so fast by just coming out of the virtual. Here we go. It'll take a minute, but it will straighten it right back out again. Warm Strong. So how is your cruise going? It seems like you were having a good time. Isn't Catalina beautiful? He was in Catalina when I last saw him, and oh my gosh, Crosby, Stills, and Rash. Willie, what are you talking about? Have you been hanging out with Clint in the broccoli? Bill says just got off. Oh, okay. Well, I lied. I just told everybody you were on the Navigator. So he's getting off. I know disembarkation is the worst, isn't it? It's the worst day because you got to leave your cruise and you got used to being waited on hand and foot. It's crazy. Will G, safe travels home, Bill. I know, right? Safe travels home, my friend. Carl says, I love Facebook. Carl, this is why YouTube doesn't like you. YouTube don't play that, okay? You either love YouTube or you love Facebook. You don't love them. It's you can't use YouTube as a side chick, okay? Just saying. It's it's gotta be one or the other. Anyway, I'm not a fan of Facebook. I'm on Facebook, but I love YouTube. Facebook, I guess, is like my side because my entree is definitely YouTube. Hey, Will G. Bill's doing the sad departure from California back to Detroit. Been there, done that, dear. When we left California, I was just like, wow, I'm leaving California. California is beautiful. I mean, it got really bad traffic problems and sometimes craziness going on there, just absolute craziness. But it is really beautiful. I don't know if you got a chance to hang out in Long Beach and kind of get to see that kind of stuff, Bill. But every time I go to California, I try to stay there as long as I can. Haven't been there for a while. Do you want me to come up and show you how to enable gifted memberships? No, I don't. Thank you, Jane. Thank you, no. I have a feeling he wants the membership. Jane, you're cracking me up. Bill, Scott. CSR. Oh, CRS and CSR. I get it now. Duh. It took me a minute. Yeah, it took me a minute. So you're saying Cosby, Stills, and Rash? No, can't remember ish. It's CRS. Thank you, Bill says. You know what? That was a beautiful picture. And I'm pretty sure your vlogs are going to be freaking awesome. I even vlogged the Tinder ride. That's how much I loved Catalina. Catalina is very unique. And it has some interesting history, by the way. If you ever get a chance, I don't know if I did that vlog. I was planning to do a vlog where I mentioned the history of Catalina. A lot of stuff happened on our Navigator cruise. Some really crazy stuff. We went to the Bufadora, the big blowhole that's in Mexico, and we almost missed our ship because some lady on our ride decided that she really didn't have to come back to the bus. So we almost missed our ship. We were freaked out. We weren't pure runners. We got there in time. And by the way, if you ever have a situation where you're not on an excursion and you're late, you can call the port agent. It's on your activities thing. That's one of the reasons I get an activity sheet if I can from guest services when I'm on a cruise ship, because in case of emergency, you can call the port agent. The number is right on there. and tell the ship that you are trying to get back. I don't know if they'll wait for you or not, but at least they know where you are and they know you're trying to get back. Kathy and Bryant, I didn't tell you you were fuzzy because I know you will like your background. I do like my background, but yeah. I'm going to be opening a Mac this weekend. Oh, Bill, I got a MacBook with my casino winnings. So I didn't get a cruise with my casino winnings, but better, I got a MacBook. So I'm excited. And we will not probably have to go through the craziness no more. And I got to learn how to do the little signs and the balloons for birthdays. I'm excited and stuff. I didn't get it for that reason. I got it because I needed a book. I needed a computer so bad. This computer is an old Dell, and it used to be my dad's. And that's probably why StreamYard is having trouble with it, or it's having trouble with StreamYard. But we'll find out by next week. Bill, you will be on the Rhapsody with Moonlight Adventures. Bill is a cruising man. Okay, cruising. Goodbye, Carl. See you later. Angie says, "Hey, Bill." Yeah, Bill cruises. Oh, we're in the after party, y'all, and nobody said anything, and we're at the bottom. You know I'm gonna play it. Oh my! Hi, Life with Tisharia. How are you doing? Welcome in. You came in just in time for the after party. And Carl says to us, he's going on the car ferry. There's a car ferry where he is. In fact, that's how he used to have his channel talking about the transport. And Kathy and Brian love that song. I do too. Kathy, I've got a bunch of songs that I have made. That was one of the songs I made, but I've got a bunch of songs that I made that are freaking awesome. One of them stays in my head all the time. It's called Move Like Velvet. I can't wait for you to hear that song. I actually made that song. I put it in my vlog. You'll hear it when you see the vlog. But so thank you, Suno, for giving me an opportunity to create stuff. I used to be a songwriter. Most people don't know I'm a songwriter. It's not something that is, out there in the atmosphere. But I used to write songs, and I am a writer. I do have songs from the 1980s, funny stuff. And I used to play the guitar. That was something that Jimmy got out of me the other day. But it's fun being able to create songs, even if they're AI songs. I don't care. I'm just having a good time doing it. Rick says, everyone have an awesome weekend. Rick, dancing away, listening to the music. The songs that I'm making some of them are dance songs. So I might have like a dance live one of these days. If I have enough songs, I don't wonder how many songs that would be. Probably a few, almost 20, probably 15 or 20. But yeah, I would love to do it live of my new songs while we are kind of, jamming and having a good time and talking. And that would be a real party. YouTube party, not an after party, but an actual foodie party. So I would love that. And I'm working on that, y'all. And look, the little dancers. One day I got on Roxy's live and we did the exercising dancing. She was listening to music in the background. And that was so much fun. And I was like, you know what? I got to do this. But I don't want to do it with copyrighted music because I don't want YouTube mad at me. I just, like I said, recently got a bunch of stuff. Just try to stay out of their crosshairs. They've already showed me that, who's the alpha in this situation. It ain't me. When they want to, they take away subs. So suspend you and everything else, right, Willie? Willie? But anyway, you guys, it's been really cool hanging out with y'all. I'm getting off here too. It's Friday and I'm ready to get the weekend started, y'all. What about y'all? I appreciate you coming in though. Thank you for making my Friday and every day beautiful. Foodie Squad, I got some stuff for y'all. I'm gonna work on some stuff and see if we can get them emojis and everything else going. Learn how to gift memberships. We'll see what's going on. But the Foodie Squad, I have y'all in my mind this weekend on stuff that I can do to thank you for being part of the Foodie Squad. And type hashtag grow before you leave. Okay, in case you haven't showed everybody your link. That is if you're trying to grow and you're wanting to be part of this community. Yeah, the people that come into this live at 10 o'clock in the morning are supporters. Any way you look at it, okay? How supportive are you when you come in and lurk while you're at work? So come on, you guys. Be sure to connect to everybody in this community. And if you get an opportunity, go live together at 9 o'clock and all the other lives that come on in the evening in our Eddie Lugo Studios does the live schedule on my Facebook group. So if you're on my Facebook group, he posts it there. Then you can kind of keep up with what's going on and meet the whole community. Wow, it jumped. Man, did it jump? Okay, there we go. Blessed Crochet said, I enjoy making songs too. Have so much fun. It is so much fun. We will see you on those YouTube streets. Lori, we're heading out because it's time to go. Good morning, our beautiful foodie. Lori is a membership. Lori, next week there will be little hearts that come in. I think. Look, we'll see how it goes, but that's my plan. Happy Friday, sweetie. She's beautiful, isn't she? Oh my gosh. But she comes on the Are You Locked In community. If you have not hooked up with them, hook up with model Lori. They come to her lives as well. So many. Thank you for typing hashtag girl, sweetie. Thank you. So many people here from different beautiful communities. It's a blessing. Thanks for coming, y'all. We're out. We're going to play the slower song, not the fast song this time, but the slower song that one of my songs that I love. Yeah, it's been fun. Bill, safe travels back to Michigan, and we'll be checking out them vlogs, dude. Thank you so much for what you do. Willie, be sure to check out Bill's vlogs. He's Warm Strong Adventures that's in here. And he has some of the best vlogs. He live chats too a lot during the week. So in the evening, usually around 7 p.m. Eastern, which for you, don't make me do math, but it's a lot earlier. I connected with you, whoever floats your boat. Yay! Angie, that's Angie Floaty Boaty. I'm gone, y'all. Talk to you guys tomorrow. I plan to come on live. I will try to put up a thumbnail as soon as I figure out when I can come in live tomorrow, because tomorrow night I'm supposed to be going to a salsa event. We'll see how that goes. But anyway, so you guys have a great day. See you later, Will. My sailing friend.
Don't wanna cut it right. I gotta go, you know. Just wear me black and white, but I gotta go now. You saw the one to the right. If you're looking too higher, I done got out of our town and I'm weak in that mood. You stop at it. I something alone, I not know her, so I never do the oddness. Lately I did nothing now. You the little novels that are fun again. But when you rest time, but I'm loyal when you love slams away. My time.